Hey guys, and welcome to day 13 of OMAD. That's 1 meal a day. I'm Taki. If you're new to my channel, I'm a woman after God's own heart and a certified health coach. I make content based on faith in Christ, intermittent fasting, health and fitness, plus a feminine lifestyle. If you like my content, consider subscribing. I make daily vlogs and I upload advice and tips on Tuesdays, Fridays and Sundays. Now let's get into the video. Okay guys, I'm actually, what's the time? It's 2:10 and I'm not just waking up. If you saw my video yesterday, if you haven't, check it out. I end up staying up all night. I didn't go to bed until about over 6 o'clock in the morning and I woke up about 10. Shows you about habits, isn't it? No matter what time I go to bed, I wake up at 10. So this is why I have to change the new habit of waking up early in the morning, because I know if I do it long enough, it will become like I went to bed at 6 o'clock in the morning and I woke up at 10. I've been waking up at 10 most days, no matter what time I go to bed. So that's just a new little tip and insight I wanted to give you. Apart from that, I'm feeling okay and good. Today is like my Sabbath in the sense of it's a rest day for me. I'm trying to develop that. Not that it's compulsory in the Bible or anything like that, but I do want to develop a day, and I wanted it to be that Saturday, and I wanted it to be that day where the world is at its most busiest and I could be the most calm. So today I want to kind of just chill out. I want to be able to do things, but do them in my own time. I think the more and more I practice the Sabbath day for myself, the less and less I will have to do. My primary goal of having a Sabbath is just for me to have like a kind of girly day with my daughter, spa, do my nails, hair, just kind of self-love day. But I do think I'm going to end up doing a little bit of cleaning, a little bit of organising, a little bit of everything. I want to stay off social media, but the only issue that I have is that I have some commitments with some people that I have to follow through. Plus, I don't know if you do know, if you haven't watched why I stopped OMAD, ADF for OMAD, check it out here. I am starting a 7-day water fast. Now, I did 5 days last month and I just about coped. I mean, the last day I felt like I was just about to go shopping. I felt like I was going to faint. And it's because I never added any salt to my water, no potassium, and I just did pure water fast. A few times I've done the 3-day water fast and I have added the water, but I don't know for the life of me why I didn't set myself up to win. I did succeed, I did do it, but I think I could have made it a lot more easier for myself, because fasting is hard enough than for you to have to go through feeling extra weak, fainting or any stuff like that. So this time I am going to do it as properly as you can do it. I'm doing some research at the moment right now, but I think I'm veering to making a snake juice. If you don't know what that is, I'll probably do a video on it. If you want a video on how I'm preparing for my snake juice, let me know below. But I'm going to be making this snake juice. So it's a Himalaya salt, potassium kind of water mixture that I will be taking during my fasting period to help me cope with the loss of electrolytes. So that is the only thing that's making me look forward to the 7-day fast. Plus, because I haven't shifted much weight and body fat within this OMAD, I know it will be a good jump start for me. I haven't weighed myself for this week, but I don't think it's going to be anything spectacular. But I will do the OMAD again and again and again. It has taught me so much that it is one of the tools I'm going to pull out of my toolboxes, definitely. So apart from that, I am good. I haven't got long until I've got to break my fast. I actually don't have a clue of what I'm eating because, sorry, my son is meant to be coming over, but I don't know what time he's coming over. And like last time, if you never watched, I think it was day 9. I'll put it up here, or day 7, I think it was, that he came around late and it just prolonged everything on my fast for me. So I am going to just kind of look after myself today. So I've got some, what's that thing called? Spinach, but it's already been cooked. I sauteed it, sorry, a couple of days ago. So I want to try to eat that, but I just don't know what I'm going to eat it with. If you have been following me, I'm not on no keto, no low carb, no nothing. I'm just doing one day a meal, and that is it. And I'm on my 13th day. So I'm going to do my weigh-in tomorrow as well. I'm going to change it and do it in the morning and let you know where I'm at instead of the Monday morning, because I am going to be having cake and ice cream on the Sunday. And that's the only really kind of bad thing I'm going to be having. I have increased, not the water level, but the apple cider vinegar. I've put 3 tablespoons in today. I have a love-hate relationship with this, but it makes me feel so much better, especially because my urine is just becoming clearer and clearer and clearer, and I know this is helping. This helps with my blood sugar levels, and this is good for kidneys and just kind of flushing out the toxics in your body. So normally I do buy the Briggs one, but I went to Aldi, which I don't have an Aldi near me, and they had an organic one in Aldi, so I bought it, and it was like half the price, so that was good, and I've got that in my fridge right now. Apart from that, that's it, guys. I'm going to drink this and kind of try to stay off social media and try to get some stuff done. I will be checking in throughout the day, but I'm hoping that I can spa my feet today at least and do a little bit of self-love, self-care stuff. Maybe put a face mask on, retwist my hair a little bit, and just kind of take it easy. But I know it's a transition. I do want to finish off my planning. I still haven't done my daytime one. I would definitely do that today. And then I remember I told you I have loads of planners, and then I've got this one, but this is going to be my cleaning one. So I'm going to sort this one out as well. And then because I'm going to be on the snake juice, this is a very old one. This is one of my original ones that I ever got. And before I cleaned it, it had actually 2014. Can you imagine? It was still up there. It actually had walk the dog, go to uni when I was studying biomedicine. So I've cleaned that all off, and I'm going to use this as my fasting board. I know it says weeks there, but don't worry about that. So I'm going to use this as my fasting board, and when I break my fast and when I transition back into food. So if you want me to show you how I'm going to set this up, let me know down below. So I'm going to set this up. If you, by then, I would have done the video for this. So I'll link it up here, and I will show you how I'm going to do it. If you want me to do a video on how I'm going to set up the snake juice as well, I will do that. Apart from that, guys, I'm good. It's a beautiful day in London. Absolutely beautiful. And yeah, let's see what the day has hold for me. I'm trying not to make no plans. So I wrote a few things down, but these are just, they don't have no timestamps on it. It's just things I would like to kind of get done or do today. So guys, thank you so much. I'll be checking in with you in a bit. If you're new to my channel, remember you're more than welcome to subscribe. I make faith-based content, intermittent fasting, health and fitness, and the feminine lifestyle. Subscribe. And if you're continue to subscribe, I thank you so much. I'm trying to grow my channel, hoping to get to 100 subscribers, hopefully. I was hoping by June, but that's 2 days from now. You never know, miracles do happen. We are of a God of wonder, so you never know. But even so, just being consistent is really been a big breakthrough for me, and I'm really enjoying the comments, the love and the support. So guys, check you in a bit. So hey guys, I thought I would check in again. It's about 5 minutes past 4. So what I'm gonna do is I just feel a little bit like, oh, got my nose, my face. Yeah, I feel okay. I've kind of like nearly done my apple cider vinegar. I've done a lot better with it today than I did yesterday. If you haven't seen my video yesterday, just check it up there. So I'm going to start preparing dinner. I feel like I'm gonna have something called kidney beans and spinners, and I might do a vegetable rice. So I'm gonna start prepping it now, so then it'll be ready in the next 2 hours. But I feel fine otherwise. I'm trying to finish off the water that I had yesterday, so I'm gonna do that before I fill it up again. And that's about it, guys. Just lounging. I'm I've been on the internet, which is not good. I'm really going to try to make sure that I do a little bit better next Saturday for that. But apart from that, it's good. It's a lovely day out here. Nothing major's happening. So I'll check you in a bit. Guys, are you liking my lounge nightwear? This is from my boutique. It came the other day, but I haven't really had a chance to wear it. It's so comfortable and a lot nicer than I thought. Sometimes with these velvet materials, you always think they're going to be a bit cheapy, but this one was good. Okay, let's get into the video. Not here for my boutique chat. So guys, I've got my protein shake. I'm going to have that. And I cooked... Well, I'm not sure if the last clip I told you what I was going to cook. So anyway, I decided to make this kind of West Indian dish I've never made before, but it's not hard. And because I'm using kidney beans, I had to use canned kidney beans because I didn't have the fresh ones. I never soaked them overnight. So I don't really like canned food, but during the pandemic, I have had to buy some and stock up. So it turned out really well. So basically it's kidney beans and thyme, onions, garlic. You boil that and then you put the coconut milk in. You let that boil, and then I added something called spinners, dumplings. It's white flour. It's not the best for you. You know, very, very high in carbs. Bleached out flour, not the best, but we have to work with what we've got. So I put that in, a little bit of Scotch bonnet pepper until it kind of popped a bit. Gave it a nice flavour, seasoned it up, basic seasoning, and let it boil, and it's come out lovely. And how I know? Because I had to taste it. So it's officially 6:05. I had to taste it at 10:02 because I've never cooked it before. So I wasn't sure, as much as it's very similar to a very a thick red pea soup, if anyone knows what that is. I had never made it like this before, vegan style. So I needed to taste it. So I gave some to my daughter, gave myself some, and it was cooked. That was fine. And then I did vegetable rice, which I've never done before, and I've let that cook, and hopefully that turns out fine. So I'm gonna have my protein shake now, and then I've got a bagel. And if I'm honest with you, when I was eating the tasting the food, I was thinking, should I just have this as my main meal and not have the avocado toast? I wasn't too sure, but I've decided to have the avocado toast. So I took the bagel out, and I'm going to toast it in a bit when it defrosts a little bit. Have this first, wait 15 minutes. So I'm going to have the avocado toast, brown wholemeal bagel with a couple of plantains at the top, because I was thinking, what am I going to have with it? Because I've got no space to make any eggs, because I've only got 2 hob appliances thing, and both of them have the food on them. And I decided that I've got some fried plantain. Let me just put a couple on there and have that, see what that tastes like. So guys, yeah, that's it. Otherwise I'm doing fine. I drank all my apple cider vinegar. I'm still with my water, but I don't feel as thirsty today. So I've not filled it up for today, but I'm definitely going to make sure I drink all of that, and if I can, drink the rest. When it comes to the self-love part of my Sabbath, I haven't really done anything. I've been on the internet, which I said I wasn't going to, but I haven't been on it as much, which is good. Another thing that was good is that I started prepping my cooking a lot more earlier. So I started at 4:30, so that would at least allow the food to be ready in time. And I'm glad I did that, because the last couple of days it's been taking me longer to do things, especially if I have to cook anything, which I haven't had a lot to do. If you haven't checked out any of my videos on day, what's today, 13, check out day 12. Sometimes it takes me long to prep things because I have to prep things, but this time I got everything done on time, so I'm happy. The only thing that is just a filming that takes long, so this is why sometimes I'm eating my main meal at 7 on the dot, or just a little after. Apart from that, I am good. I'm going to make sure I at least do my face mask today, at least. Okay, guys, and I will check in with you when it's time to eat. So finished up, so time for round 2. I'm going to wait about 5 minutes. Guys, tip on this one, if you are considering a pea protein, this one is pretty good. I mean, it doesn't taste of anything fantastic, obviously, because it's pea protein, it's unflavoured, but it's pretty good. But one tip, it says 100 mils of water, and it doesn't come with a scoop, this one, so you'd need 10 mil scoop. Put less water in, like 80 mils. It's thicker, and I find it much better, where I find it a little bit too watery when I do 100 mils. So that's my top tip for you. Okay, if you want to find out where I got this, the link is down below. Okay guys, I'm back. So we've got here, yummy, we've got smashed avocado. I never smashed it myself. This is the pre-bought one, and it's all right. I don't particularly like this one because it's got some unnecessary added stuff in it. When I go, which I don't go very often, but when I go to Lidl's, they do one, it's just pure smashed. If anyone is in the UK and you know of any other supermarket that does pure smash without any stuff in it, extra stuff in it, let me know. And I'll buy some. I did freeze this, and I'm happy it turned out all right. The consistency, it was a little bit watery, but I drained it out, but it was okay. It was better than having it in my fridge and it going to waste. And then I've got my plantain. I've added, prior to this, a little bit of sea salt and some black pepper. This is my wholemeal bagel, knife and fork, and I'm ready to go, guys. Guys, I'm back with round 3, if you want to call it that, and I do have to say, so it came out really well, especially because I've never made this type of rice before, and I've never made the dumplings like this before, but I'm really quite proud of it. I ate really well on this OMAD, and I've ate things that I wouldn't usually do. I'm not really a person that likes white flour and all of that, but given the circumstances, I'm happy with it, guys. So I'm going to show you what I've got. Just explain to you. So this is basmati rice, mixed vegetables. It's got a little bit of coconut and a little bit of green seasoning, and if you see the video, you'll see how I made it. Obviously, we've got the plantain. I've had this spinach for a couple of days where I sauteed it, but I've not had nothing to eat with it because it was going bad. And then we've got the dumplings, and normally this would look a lot more redder, but because we use canned beans, this is why it's more of that milky color, because it's got coconut milk in it. And the dumplings and the red kidney beans, guys. So I'm happy with that. Yeah, start eating. Hey guys, I'm back. I just thought I would check in just to let you know where I'm at, how I'm feeling, what I'm doing. It's around 5 minutes past 9 in the evening. The sun is going down very slowly. Eden I've sorted her out for the evening, so she's just watching some TV until she goes to bed. And I've just kind of made a decision that I'm going to stay up again tonight because I've got a couple of videos to edit, and I don't know about you, editing takes very long. It's very time consuming, and I have a target that I want to have uploaded 32 videos by the new month. So tomorrow's my last day, so I just want to get that done, and I will hit target, and that will make me feel a little bit accomplished on one area in my life. I actually feel really good after the food. Unlike yesterday, I'm not craving. I am going to have a chamomile tea, but I'm not having that peckish feeling I had yesterday. I feel really satisfied. A little stuff, like just a little stuff, but I think that's got to do with the flour, but not bloated stuff. I don't feel gassy. I don't feel anything like that. I've been to the toilet. I feel really good, actually, to be honest. A nice stuffed, little bit of stuff, satisfied feeling. So it's not making me want anything particularly, except for I am thinking about tomorrow, because as you know, tomorrow I get to have some cake. I'm going to be making a banana cake, because I went to the shops today and they were like dirt cheap, only because no one's buying them. So I don't want to waste that, especially because I'm fasting. And then me and Edie are having our tea party, so we've got a few of these selective cakes that's full of sugar and full of shit. Sorry for my language. So we're gonna have that tomorrow, and then the food I ate today I'm gonna have tomorrow. My son never came over, so I'm not gonna waste food and cook, especially because I'm not gonna eat them. So some of the rice I've frozen already, and some of it I've left out for us to have tomorrow. And tomorrow, instead of breaking my fast at 6 o'clock, I'm going to be breaking it at 4 o'clock, only because I don't want to have to eat that food, especially because I know how it makes me feel now, and then eat cake straight after. I want to be able to digest my food. So I'm going to break my fast at 4, and then I am going to have our girly tea party at 7, 6:37, around then. I didn't get to wash Eden's hair today, so I'm going to do it early tomorrow, because I really just want to be on a roll, because my online Bible studies start tomorrow. So if you guys want to join, it's a 5-day routine Bible study. It's just a way of helping you wake up and seek the Lord. So it's going to be on Facebook Live on my page. I'll leave the details down here. And obviously, if you're not in the same time zone, you can watch the replay, or you can watch it when you wake up. So that is what I'm going to be doing tomorrow, Monday the 1st of June. Apart from that, I'm fine. I'm just listening to some gospel music. I am going to be editing. I'm going to make myself a chamomile tea just to ease my stomach. Not that there's anything bothering me. I just feel like I want something to soothe me down. I never got to do any of my girly day today, nothing. So tonight I'm gonna have a magnesium bath. Let me know if any of you have salt baths, or I normally have Epsom salts or magnesium, and I've got lots of magnesium downstairs, so I'm gonna have that. And I'm gonna plan out for the week after my self-care, and maybe do, because I'm fasting next week, I'll have enough time to maybe do one or two. Maybe I'll do one every other day. Yeah, and that is about it, guys. So I'm staying up tonight, and unfortunately, however you want to look at it, but I'm okay with it. I'll wake up when I wake up tomorrow. I'll sort Eden out tomorrow. I'm going to be on a militant one tomorrow, just like real focus, setting myself up for Monday. Not perfect, I'm not going for perfection, but I'm going for as much as I can get done that will help me seize next week. So as you know, I'm starting my water fast on Monday, if you don't know, sorry. So yeah, that's what I've got to say about that. So I'm going to be doing from 3 days. I'm going to be doing daily vlogs plus checkpoints, 3 days, 5 days, and all that good stuff until, yeah. And if for some miraculous reason I feel amazing after 7 days, I'm going to prolong it, but I haven't made that decision yet. So on that note, guys, I will leave you. Thank you so much for joining me. I will check in with you in a little while, maybe just to give you my tip of today, and for me to give you my pros and cons of my day to day. If you're new to my channel, remember, I make faith-based content in Christ, intermittent fasting, health and fitness, plus a feminine lifestyle. If you like that kind of content, please consider subscribing and supporting me. The link. And if you're enjoying the video, please give it a thumbs up and leave a comment, guys, because this is what drives YouTube to kind of put it out there, and it doesn't hurt you, it doesn't cost you anything. So I really appreciate the support and the love, and see you in a bit. Hey guys, so I'm checking in again. It's actually the next day, the next morning, about 11:30 in the morning. I never did my last checkout yesterday, so I thought I would do it now. I hope you don't mind. I've just washed my face. It's getting a bit dry, so I'm going to cleanse it. So I just wanted to kind of go over my pros and cons of yesterday, today, would have been today, but yesterday, so I don't miss out on those. So let's start with the cons, because they're less, in Jesus' name. So one of my cons, I feel like, is that I never did my self-care. I didn't even have my salt bath. I'm going to have it actually in the next hour or two. But I think that's just normal because it's just a new regime that I'm starting. I'm lucky I have a lot, I have all the things I need. I have my foot spa, I have all my nail kits, I have all my face stuff to be able to start. Because I remember in December, I never had all those things. So I couldn't, it wasn't as easy to do a lot of self care. And I think self-care kind of journey just came from wanting to be more feminine, wanting to rely on myself a lot more and not have to wait until I go to the salon or to the nail technician to get everything done, have a backup system. And that's before the pandemic happened. And there's something very beautiful about a woman that takes time and takes care of herself on the outside but values it like a ritual from the inside. So I yeah, that's something I never did, but I think that's got, and as well, that is a balance of me trying to keep on top of my editing and my YouTube so I can do those things in the future. So at the moment it's a little bit mayhem because I'm trying to keep my videos about 3 days back up so I can always have content sending out when I am doing other things, so that there isn't that press of time, so to speak, to load something on that day to keep the consistency. Another thing is I stayed up all night, so I went to bed late, obviously, but that is nothing new, and I don't say that in a very great way, but it is what it is. I'm working on the waking up and early, and hopefully Monday, that's my start. I'm definitely going to bed early because I have online Bible studies that I'm running tomorrow, so I have no choice. Not that I don't know if anyone's going to be there, but I'm going to be there and I'm going to be on time. So if you want to join my Facebook Bible studies, obviously it's completely free, and if you're not in the same time zone as me, you can watch it anytime. I'll post a link of the future one. You want to check it out. I'm doing a 5-day Bible study routine. It's just a Bible study to get you used to waking up early and seeking the Lord. You can use any book that you want, meaning any book within the Bible, any stories, any of the Bible books. I don't know what I'm working on. At the moment, I'm on Matthew 6, so I might stick to that. But I do have a guideline that I go through. Even if you don't have a Bible section that you want to read on, I do go through some I class as important things that might drive you to seek the Bible and the Lord a lot more diligently. So feel free to join that. Another thing, pros now. Let's talk about the pros. So my pros was I did my planning. Give me a second, guys. I will show you. I think I did show you yesterday in the other clip. Yeah, so I did finished off. This is my daytime planning, and I did my planning for my fasting. So I'm happy about that. What else? Of course, with all pros, you can always do a little bit better, but I always think it's better to kind of, sorry, this aloe vera is starting to stick my eyes. It's always better to kind of pump up your pros, even if it's 1% by the day. In Atomic Habits, not that I've got the book yet, because I've seen summaries of it, it talks about if you did something at 1% every day, how much better you would be by the end of the year instead of wanting these big goals. So I am such a fan of these small wins. So, I didn't eat junk food, I didn't eat cake, so these are small wins. So of course I could have maybe not had as much carbs within my food or whatever, but I don't feel I cheated myself in any way. Yes, I had a lot more apple cider vinegar, and that, like, if you know me and you've been following any of my OMAD journey, I will link the playlist here. You would know I really have a love-hate relationship with apple cider. Like, even as a health coach, I promote it because obviously I know the benefits. I've had urine infections as well, and this works, but I don't like it. And I'm one of those people, I can drink and eat most things that are bitter and healthy, but this gets me every time. But my tongue is acquiring the taste, and I have 3 shots in here, not alcohol shots, but 3 shots in here, which is really rare. So I normally do 2. It's hot at the moment. I don't like drinking it hot. It just smells. Oh. So I'm really happy about that. And for that reason, another thing is I am waking up wanting to go to the toilet, which feels so good. Like, I love that. I feel like my body has had enough water. Obviously, it's urinating electrolytes, but it's urinating toxics as well. So it feels good to wake up and go to the toilet. And that first week, depending on how long I've been, how much I've been drinking, the colour has got a lot better, it's a lot clearer, so I'm happy about that. Felt full, unlike the day before. If you watched day 11, I think it is, you would see that meal I was kind of craving. I wanted something more, and I had to have green tea to help suppress my appetite. But yesterday I never had that feeling at all, and even I wanted to have a chamomile tea to kind of calm the day down. I didn't even have that because I was working, to be honest. If I would have went downstairs, I would have made it. But I didn't feel like I needed anything extra just to kind of tide me through. So that feeling of semi-stuffed, full, was a good pro for me. And I cooked on time. Filming YouTube and trying to eat within that 1 hour gap is not difficult. It's quite hard. So normally I end up eating that main meal at 7 o'clock on the dot. So I'm really eating until a little after 7. So I normally finish about 20 past, half past. So yesterday I was able to break my fast completely on time because I cooked on time. But I still, with the filming, still ended up eating up later. But it wasn't, it was just because of the filming. It wasn't because, and I had to prep the food and I had to do this. So that was good for me. Yeah, and that is it, my darlings. That is my pros and my cons for yesterday. I can't remember what my tip it would be for yesterday. Consistency. Just keep consistent. I don't really feel that I have lost body fat or weight as much as I would have liked. I can feel I'm not as light as I usually am when I do ADF, but the sense of looking forward to a meal in the evening, not wasting food, eating quite nutritious food. I could kind of deal with the macros a little bit more if I could, and probably cut out a lot of the white stuff, especially if I calorie counted. Yeah, I feel like the fact that I'm being consistent, regardless of if I'm changing up my intermittent fasting style, I'm still consistent. And that for me is the key. So people think, oh, let me try this. It doesn't work. They don't think, let me try the different method, or they wait longer and they try a different method, or they keep swapping and they don't give effort enough time to work. So if I was not due to do my water fast Monday, tomorrow, I would definitely give OMAD another 2 weeks and probably refine it a lot more. Probably try to do as much keto, low carb as I could as those weeks went for the next 2 weeks. Definitely. It is much more of a better system for me than the 24. And that is it, my dears. That is it. So I'm learning every day, just like you, health coach or not, about different systems that work for me. At least that would allow me to be a genuine educator, a genuine facilitator of these type of fasting for my clients, because it's easy to tell people what to do when you haven't done it yourself, or you don't know what it feels like, or it's just the concept of it. So definitely feeling good about yesterday. Every day is a 10 out of 10 when you're alive, because you get to choose again, and I'm definitely pleased about that. Apart from that, my beloveds, I think that is it. So I'll leave you with that note about being consistent. Yesterday was discipline, but really more of self-discipline, but to me self-discipline really has to come from God for it to be tangible and very real. If you rely on yourself to yourself, the devil comes in the cracks, honestly. And self-control, pray on it, ask the Lord, seek the Lord to help you, you know, get the attribute of control, get the, what is that word, not talent, get the, I can't remember the word, get the skill of having self-control. Self-control, temptation, put yourself in positions where there's temptation and resist. If you can't resist, learn from it. Even those failures will help you have self-control, God control, and will help you develop discipline. And discipline for me is the ultimate. Once you understand that, it's less tempting to fail. So I'll leave you with that note, guys. It was a pleasure. I hope you enjoyed today's video. And if you have any questions, any inquiries, please leave a comment below. If you're new to my channel, remember, please subscribe if you are interested in faith-based content, intermittent fasting, health and fitness, and a feminine lifestyle, and press the notification button for when I upload weekly vlogs, and on Tuesday, Fridays, and Sundays, guys. Take care.